Did you know that there is a way to boost your mind by 50%? What if I told you that you can awaken a hidden power that can literally transform your life and get you anything you want? An ancient secret handed down by Buddhist wisdom, which few know and even fewer put into practice. Watch the entire video to find out, and stay until the end, because we'll reveal a practical exercise that can completely transform your mind. Subscribe to the channel The Smiling Buddha to receive other precious teachings on Buddhist philosophy and personal growth. Have you ever wondered if your mind is really using its full potential? The human mind is an amazing tool, but most of us only use a fraction of its potential. We live immersed in a constant flow of thoughts, worries, and distractions, unable to access that core of power that resides deep within. Buddhist wisdom, however, teaches us that the true power of the mind is much greater than we imagine, and that we can awaken it through specific practices. These practices, if followed correctly, can not only enhance our mental abilities, but radically transform our reality. The Buddha often spoke of the mind as a garden. If we cultivate it carefully, flowers of wisdom, clarity, and power will grow. If we leave it to itself, weeds of confusion and suffering will grow. The good news? You have complete control over this mental garden, and today I'm going to guide you on a journey to awaken the hidden potential of your mind. The first step to empowering your mind is to understand something very simple, yet profound. Your thoughts create your reality. What you think every day, the images you cultivate in your mind, the emotional states you nourish, all of this is reflected in your external life. But how can we use this knowledge to get what we want and empower our mind to the maximum? One of the most important secrets taught by the Buddha concerns the importance of mental focus. Most people live with a scattered mind, like a candle in the wind, moving uncontrollably from one thought to another. But through meditation and awareness, we can transform our mind into a laser, capable of focusing on a goal and materializing it into reality. Meditation is the key to achieving this level of mental power. It is not just about sitting in silence, but about training the mind to become a precise instrument, capable of creating and manifesting what we desire. One of the most powerful meditations for this purpose is void meditation, an ancient practice in the Buddhist tradition that helps free the mind from all distractions and awaken its hidden potential. During this meditation, you sit in a comfortable position, close your eyes and focus on an empty space. Imagine your mind as a cloudless sky, completely clear and calm. Every thought that arises, you let go without holding on to it. The more you practice, the purer and more powerful your mind becomes, capable of manifesting what you desire without the obstacles of fears and doubts. What about you? Have you ever let go of doubts or fears and been able to manifest what you wanted? Write it in the comments below. I'm curious to know your experience and what you discovered about how your mind works. Here's another secret that very few people know. The Buddha taught that the mind has the power to awaken extraordinary abilities, but only if we first free it from the limitations we ourselves impose on it. We live with beliefs that tell us what we can or cannot do, what we can or cannot achieve. But these beliefs are not real. They are just constructions of our minds. That is why, to awaken true mental power, we must first dismantle these barriers. Start with this simple exercise. Every morning, before you even get out of bed, take a minute to clearly visualize what you want to achieve in your day. No matter how big or small your goal is, what matters is to visualize it as if it were already real. This practice strengthens your mind, focusing it on a precise result, and little by little you will realize that you are attracting the right opportunities to achieve it. And here comes the crux. Many people try to get what they want with effort, pushing against circumstances. But according to Buddhist wisdom, the secret to getting what you want lies not in external effort, but in inner calm. When your mind is quiet and focused, the world around you begins to respond. Things flow, obstacles dissolve, and your desires manifest naturally. This concept has been called the power of non-action. It does not mean remaining passive, but learning to direct your mental energy so precisely that you attract what you desire without a struggle. The Buddha taught that true strength lies not in physical strength, but in the power of the conscious mind. Buddhist wisdom also teaches us that the mind is like a container. The more it is filled with useless thoughts and distractions, the less room there is for power and creativity. This is why practicing mindfulness is essential to empowering the mind. Learn to live each moment with presence, observing your thoughts and choosing the ones that serve you, letting go of everything else. When you do this, you will notice that your mind becomes sharper, stronger, and more capable of manifesting what you desire. But there is one very important thing to say. Awakening the hidden power of the mind is not just about getting what you want on the material plane. It is also about spiritual awakening, the ability to see reality clearly without being a slave to the illusions of everyday life. It is an inner journey which leads you to discover that everything you seek outside of yourself is already inside you. The Buddha taught that the mind not only has the power to create reality, but can influence time itself. Few people know that when your mind is completely focused and in harmony with the universe, you can speed up or slow down time, perceive things differently, and do in an hour what would normally take an entire day. This power, called the power of time perception, awakens only when your mind is free from distractions and in total balance. Think for a moment about how much your life could change if you could do more things in less time, simply by learning to focus your mind absolutely. Now take this secret and start practicing what you have learned. You will discover that the real power is not out there, but inside you. And now, as promised, I want to reveal to you an extraordinary secret exercise on the power of the mind that very few people know about, but which can radically change the way you live and get results. But first, give this video a nice like, subscribe to our channel, and activate the bell so you don't miss our next contents dedicated to Buddhist philosophy and personal growth. Here is another secret exercise to boost your mind by 50% that very few people know about. This exercise stimulates the third eye, awakening intuition, clarity, and the ability to manifest your deepest desires. Every morning, as soon as you wake up, fix your eyes on an imaginary point in front of you and, with your eyes closed, visualize a golden symbol, such as a circle or a lotus, in the center of your forehead, right where the third eye is located. As you visualize this, mentally repeat, "My inner power is infinite, and today I will use it with clarity and strength." Do this for 5 minutes, feeling your mind become clearer and more powerful. After a few days, you will notice an increase in concentration and mental power.